Hi guys, how are we doing today? Well, I know we are not feeling so good. Bitcoin is still down. The entire crypto market is still down. All right, especially if you are holding a lot of crypto bags, I know you're not feeling so good. We are going to look at the charts today to see what the current situation is. This is what we have right here. I'm going to pull up one of my favorite tools at this session. But before that, let's take a look at this on the 4-hour candle. We are having what somewhat of a bearish pennant right here. And the bull season, we had a lot of this. On the flip side, we had a lot of bullish pennants. After the pull, we had this pennant formation all the time. This triangle right here, and after the triangle, after the pennant comes the pump. Now, what do we expect if we had after the pennant? If we had the pump after the pennant in the bullish season, typically in the bear season, after the pump, after the pennant, we should have dumps, and typically we should have something like this, right? If we go back and then another, okay, right? Just touch the tip of there, then something with similar heights to this, all right? With similar heights to this right here. So we are going to take a look at that exactly. So let's just kind of try to measure what it could be if eventually we had this. Okay, maybe if this was, let's say this is a 30%, we're going to try to clone this and see exactly how much where Bitcoin will be if we dump from here, right? So let's say we break from here. Let's say we break from here. We go for another 30%, right? Just there about 30. Where are we going to be? So approximately, guys, we should fall towards the 24-25k region, just watching this bearish pennant. The guys, we cannot neglect the fact that all technical analysis and indicators right now point to bearish. The only thing that is still pointing bullish, are on-chain indicators, which is a reason why I still do not believe this is supposed to touch the top. By the way, we didn't get this drawing perfectly. I still believe we are not flipping completely bearish. I still believe that the bull run is not supposed to be over. But of course, we always say that anything is possible, which is why you have to take profit on the way up and on the way down, and always make sure your bags are safe and secure, whatever happens to the market. Always remember that the market does not owe you anything. So we are going to switch to a weekly candle, and I'm going to pull out one of my favorite indicators. So right now, this is where we are. We are holding, so I'm just going to clean this lines so it becomes a little bit cleaner again. We are holding the 50 EMA on the weekly. We are sitting right on the 50 EMA on weekly. Just going to clean this all of them. Check. Zoom in a little bit. So we are sitting right here, okay? Just we drop below this 50 EMA on the weekly and bounce right above it. So we are still having this as support at this point. We're not falling way below it. So I'm going to pull up the Fibonacci, all right? I'm going to pull up Fibonacci on the weekly and see exactly where we pumped from the 2018 March dump, basically. The COVID dump. It's still just around the same where we had the bull market. It's just around where we had the bear market bottom out in 2018, just around the same area. So it makes sense if I start from the COVID dump and drag this up. Now you will see that we are sitting just around the fib level, the 0.5 fib level, around 34k 300 or thereabout. This is where we are sitting right now on the Bitcoin chart, right? We're sitting just around here. We touched the 618 fib level, right? Did we? So this is it. This is the 512. We went very close to touching the 618 fib level, but we didn't quite. It's resetting right here. So now, if eventually this bear season continues, we are going to have positions right here. We are going to have Bitcoin fall somewhere around 27, 26k, just around here, which is a 618 fib level on the weekly. And if it doesn't hold, if it turns out we have gone fully to a bear season, all right, we have lower targets. So these are areas that I'm watching: the 618 fib level and the 100 EMA and something again. The 100 EMA is just around 23,600. So we are looking at around 26,600, the 26,800 and 23,600. Two key targets for Bitcoin to fall to. But if we completely collapse, guys, anything is possible. If this is a bear season, it's not so easy to flip from bull to bear, because when we are in a bull trend, we had this uptrend and we sat on the 20 EMA on the weekly. Always, we bounce from the 20 EMA on the weekly. Anytime we went below it, maybe 30 to 40% dumps, we come back. We had this. We had the price sitting well above this. So it's not going to happen in a day, even if we are going to have another bull season in this year. It's possible we have two bull seasons. It's possible we have two market tops, all right? It's possible, because this dump is happening faster than we expect. So it might all just wonder, I'm not saying this is going to happen, guys. It's not guaranteed. But we might just have a longer period of accumulation. Or if we continue the dump, then these are targets where you should be looking at. Maybe the last one here, just around 15K. Which is a little below where we had the 2017 bull season topple out, right? Just around here. Okay, this is where I think the bear season should bottom out if we have a quick bear season in this year. But I really expect, I really want, of course, I know you want to. I also want to see us bounce right from here. Let the whales push it back up. This is not guaranteed to happen, but of course, for the fact that we're bearish right now, you have to be careful, especially if you're trading with leverage. If you're holding your assets, then maybe you should just, hold them. If you want to cut your losses, then you should be looking at relief bounces to know where exactly you should cut your losses, guys. So back to this 4-hour bullish pattern right here. If we eventually get back up on BTC chart here, there's a chance we could get to this place, guys. There's a chance we could get to around 38K Bitcoin chart. I think this is Bitstamp chart here, so it could vary depending on the chart you're looking at. But just approximately around 38K, even if we are not going to break through this band. I like to assume that we will get to 38K before anything happens, whether we are breaking above it or we are falling back below to complete this journey. So guys, tell me, what are you doing? Are you still holding your crypto? Have you sold all your bags? What are you expecting? Are you waiting for a miracle? Are you waiting for us to pump back to bullish? Are you waiting for us to flip back bullish? Or have you set your buy orders around 15K? Have you set it around 26K or 23K? Guys, let me know what you're doing. Cheers, guys. Thank you.